Okay. So do you feel young or old?
Young.
Does your body feel healthy?
Yes.
Are you wearing any type of jewelry or anything on your head?
No. No.
Are you carrying anything with you?
Flowers.
Just flowers? And you said that you are alone?
I am.
And you feel like you are far away from home, like you go there often by yourself?
I do.
Okay. So, we're going to leave that scene, and we are going to drift away and float away to where it is that you live in that life that we are viewing, where it is that you sleep and where it is that you eat, and you're there now. What do you see?
I can't get in, but that happens a lot.
You can't get into your house?
Yeah. But I do get in, and I go to my room.
Do you get in through the window?
No, somebody comes and opens the door.
Do you have to knock on the door?
I have to pound on the door.
You have to pound on the door. So let's pound on the door.
Yeah.
And see who opens the door for you. Is anybody answering?
Yeah, it's the kitchen door.
Oh, so it leads to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Are you in the kitchen right now?
Yeah.
What do you see? Describe it to me.
It's hot and steamy, and there's lots of people in there.
Lots of people? People who work there?
Yeah.
Do you have people working there?
Yeah.
So you have people in there cooking,
Yeah.
cutting,
Big
preparing.
Big tables.
Okay.
I'm running. I'm always running.
So you're full of energy.
Yes, I'm running.
Do people notice you as you come in?
Just one lady.
Why don't you ask her what she's preparing for today?
Fish stew.
Fish stew. Do you like fish stew?
No.
Is she preparing it for your entire family?
I don't know.
Do you live there? Is that your
do.
home?
It is.
Okay, so let's leave the kitchen and let's go to your bedroom. What does your bedroom look like?
It's huge.
Describe it to me.
It has a huge bed. It has a huge canopy. And there's windows all along the one side of the room.
Okay.
And I can look at the sea through a big...
Sounds very pretty.
It was beautiful. But I always look at the sea.
Do you have a lot of possessions?
No.
No?
I just have a brass... It's long, and I look through it and I see the sea. It was a gift from my father.
Okay. So let's move to let's move to the table where you eat as a family. And the meal has been set and prepared and ready to eat. You are there now. And who is at the table with you?
A woman.
Just one other person?
Yeah.
Is this your mother?
No.
Who is she?
No, I don't like her.
You don't like her? Who is she to you?
I think she's my father's wife.
Is your father's not there?
No.
So it's just the two of you at the table.
It's a huge table.
So you live in a very, very big, grand house.
It's very big.
Okay. Do you say anything to each other, or is it usually
Nothing.
pretty quiet? No communication.
Nothing.
So you eat your fish stew in silence?
I do. And I kick the chair with my feet.
As you're sitting in the chair?
I do.
Does she find that annoying?
She does.
Does she say anything to you, or does she
No.
just scowl at you?
She does. She just scowls.
And how does that make you feel?
Happy.
Amazing. Knowing that you're bugging her.
Yeah.
So I take it that she doesn't talk a lot to you.
No, I only see her at dinner.
Do you know what she... Not like you would really care, but what does she do during the day? Do you know?
I don't know.
Because you're outside.
I'm at this. I'm
You're at the sea.
I'm at the sea.
Do you have any siblings?
No.
Okay. So it's just you. You're an only child.
I am?
Do you know if you had any other siblings?
No.
Okay, so it's always just been you. Okay, so we're going to leave this scene that you are looking at and drift and float to another important day in that life. A day when something important is happening and you are there now. What do you see? What is happening?
I'm standing by the Christmas tree.
You're standing by the Christmas tree.
I am.
Is it decorated?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Are there many gifts under the tree?
I don't know. I have to. No.
So there's no gifts, it's empty,
Yeah.
but it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Are you there by
For
yourself?
myself. Yeah.
What are you wearing?
My hair's all pulled up. In like a braid, and I have on like a long white nightie.
So it's in the evening?
Well, it's in the morning.
Oh, it's in the morning. So it's in the morning, you're there by yourself,
Yeah,
and you're looking at the Christmas tree.
I am.
Is it Christmas Day?
It is.
It's Christmas Day, and you're there by yourself.
I am.
Is your stepmother there?
No,
Is the lady who works in the kitchen there?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so let's move to the kitchen and see if there's anybody there in the kitchen
Oh,
today.
it's busy. Very busy.
Very busy for Christmas morning.
It is. A lot of shouting and happiness. And lots of food.
Do you ever help out in the kitchen?
No.
You just stay out of the way?
No, I hide under a table.
In the kitchen?
I do.
Are you supposed to be there?
No.
But you like to hide and listen to what
do.
they're doing?
I do.
Is that lady there that you say that you talk to sometimes?
We
Is she
don't
there
talk.
today?
We just, she's there.
She acknowledges you.
She knows I'm there.
Okay. So it's Christmas morning, and you're all alone when you wake up to an empty Christmas tree. But the kitchen is busy preparing
is.
for
Christmas.
Christmas. Okay, so let's move. Are they preparing Christmas dinner?
I think so, yeah.
So, okay, so let's move to later on in that day to Christmas dinner. You're sitting at the table, waiting for the feast to arrive. You are there now. Who is with you?
The lady.
And what did they prepare for Christmas dinner? What's on the table?
It's full. There's so much food. But I just want a tart.
Okay. So describe to me what type of meal, what type of food's on the table. What do you see?
I don't really see it. I just want a tart.
You just want. And the lady who you're with, she's still has not said anything to you. Okay, so we're going to move on from that scene, and we're going to leave that scene, and let's move forward to another important day, a day that you consider to be important when something is happening. You have now moved forward to that important day, and what is happening, and what do you see?
I think I'm pushed.
You think you're pushed? Where are you?
I'm trying to pick flowers, but it's too rainy. It's raining.
It's raining, and you're back at the cliff.
I am.
And it's raining, and you're picking your flowers.
I can't really pick them. There's too much rain.
And you're there alone?
I am.
How do you feel in that moment?
I'm cold.
You're cold? What are you wearing?
I have on a hat.
You have on a hat.
And I have on a blue dress.
Okay. And what kind of shoe? Do you have any shoes on?
I
or
don't
are you
have
barefoot?
shoes on. No.
Okay. Why do you think you ran to the cliff that day?
My father was to come home.
Your father was supposed to arrive?
He is.
And you're waiting for him on the cliff?
I'm trying to pick him flowers.
Oh, you're picking him flowers for his arrival.
Yeah, but they're all smashed on the ground. There's too much rain.
And what does your father do?
I don't know.
How long does he leave you for?
I don't know.
When,
It's been a long time.
many seasons?
Yeah.
Does he write to you?
No.
It's been a long time since you've seen him last.
Yeah.
And he leaves you at the house with your stepmother for long periods of time.
And the lady in the kitchen.
And the lady in the kitchen. And they don't speak to you about where he goes or what he does.
No. I don't think they know.
They don't know what he does or where he goes.
I don't know. I don't know.
But you're waiting.
Mm-hmm.
You're waiting for your father to come back.
I am.
Do you recall the last time you saw him?
It's a long time.
Long time. You said that you felt like you were pushed. What did you mean by that?
I think I'm pushed because I fell. It was so slippery.
Getting to the cliffs.
Yeah,
But you were there alone.
I was.
So you slipped.
I think so.
And you go to the cliffs often?
Every day.
Okay. So we're going to leave that scene and we're going to move forward to another important day. A day that you consider to be very important when something is happening. We have now moved forward to an important day.
I can't.
What is happening? What do you see?
The cliff.
Pardon?
There is no other days.
There is no other day?
No.
So you see nothing?
No, there's nothing else.
Okay, so we're going to move back to the day just before that happened, just before everything goes black. And we're there now. What do you see?
I'm in my room.
You're in your room with the big canopy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And what are
I'm
you
looking at the sea.
You're looking at the sea. Are you still waiting?
I'm just looking. The sea is angry.
Okay. And how do you feel right now?
Cold.
What is the weather outside?
It's stormy. The sea's angry.
Okay. And what are you wearing today?
A sweater and a dress.
And do you still feel young?
Yes.
Do you know if you're in the house alone?
No. No.
And you're just in your room,
I am in my room.
all by yourself.
Yeah.
And how do you feel? What's on your mind?
He's coming.
Your father?
Yeah, he's coming.
How do you know that?
Because the kitchen lady told me.
And did she get a letter?
I don't know.
So it should be an exciting day.
It's a busy day.
Okay. So let's leave your bedroom and let's move forward to when your father shows up. So let's move forward in time.
I don't see my father again.
happening?
I just don't see my father again. I just don't see him again.
Okay. And you don't know what he did, where he went, what he did for a living, what he...
He used to come home on a big ship.
So he worked at sea?
No, it's his ship.
His ship. And he was supposed to come home on his ship.
Yeah.
And the ship never showed up.
I don't know.
Okay. So we're going to move forward to another important day. We're going to leave that scene and we're going to move forward to another important day, a day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We have moved forward to that important day. What is happening?
I'm back to the day trying to pick flowers.
In the storm?
I am.
Okay. And you are alone.
I am.
And it's muddy, and you're wet.
And it's cold.
And you're cold. And the wind is blowing.
It is.
And you're waiting.
Because he's supposed to come home today.
Because he's supposed to come home. Okay. And how do you feel in that moment? Do you feel
panicked? I'm trying to pick flowers. And they're all smooshed on the ground from the rain.
okay? Because he's supposed to come home that day?
He is.
Okay. So we're going to move forward to the last day of your life in this lifetime that we are watching. What is happening and what do you see?
I'm picking flowers in the rain.
What happens?
It's slippery. I think I'm pushed.
Do you know who? You don't know who was, you were alone.
Yeah.
You know you were alone.
It's slippery.
Okay. So you feel somebody push you.
I do.
And do you fall to the ground?
I
What
fall.
happens?
I fall. And I hit my head lots. And then
You will have...
that's it. It's black.
Okay. Okay, so now whatever happened has already happened, and you're on the other side of it. From that position, you can look back at the entire life and see it from a different perspective. Every life has a lesson and a purpose. As you look at that life, what did you learn from it?
Not to pick flowers in the rain. So sad.
What do you think the purpose of that lifetime was?
I don't know. Because it was so short.
Okay. Okay. So there was no joy. It was very short.
Very short.
Okay. So let's...
I loved my father.
But he didn't come home.
He didn't.
He didn't come home. Are you there on the other side alone? Is there anybody, any else present with you on the other side?
I don't know. It was just black.
It's just black. Okay.
I'm lost.
Okay. So let's move away from this scene. We're drifting and we're moving away. We're drifting and we're moving away. We'll leave that girl in the past to continue on her journey. She will find peace, and she'll continue on her journey. Now we are moving to another most appropriate time and place. We are looking at for the most appropriate time and place to stop and look at and imagine. And now we are there. And what do you see around you? What do you notice?
I'm on a ship.
Do you feel male or female?
I'm female.
What are you wearing on your feet?
They're like ugly brown shoes.
Ugly brown shoes?
They're very heavy.
To work on the ship?
No, I'm coming into a city.
You're coming into a city?
Yes.
But are you on the boat?
I am.
Are there others on the boat with you?
Oh, yeah, that boat's full of people.
Okay. Do you feel young or old?
Young.
Young. Do you feel healthy? Strong?
No, I'm not strong.
But healthy?
But healthy.
Okay.
I have a hat on.
You have a hat on? What else are you wearing?
A very ugly brown coat.
Ugly brown coat.
But I have a feather in my hat.
Okay. And there's lots of people on the ship with you.
Yeah, everybody's pushing and shoving and trying to see the city.
So you're coming into a city right now?
I am.
On a ship?
I am.
What do you feel is your position on that ship?
I'm a passenger.
You're a passenger on the ship?
Yeah, I have no role.
So you're a passenger on a ship and you're coming into a city. Okay.
Yeah. It's New York.
It's New York. So you're coming into New York on a ship with a bunch of people with you, and you're a passenger. Is there anybody traveling with you?
No.
Are you alone on your
I am.
travels? And what do you hope to find in New York? Why are you on that ship?
It's for a new life.
For a new life? Where did the ship originate from? Where did you come from?
I don't know.
You just boarded on a boat for a new life in New York.
I did.
Okay.
But someone gave me a feather.
And someone gave you a feather?
But I don't know.
Someone on the boat or before you departed?
Before I left.
Okay. And the ship is coming into
New York.
New York, coming into the harbor.
Yep.
Okay, so let's move forward. The ship has docked and you are now coming off the ship.
Yeah.
Tell me what is happening.
I'm looking for my aunt.
You're looking for your aunt.
I am.
Do you see her?
No.
Is there lots of people around?
There was tons of people.
Okay. So let's move forward and you're searching for
My aunt.
your aunt. Do you find her?
No.
I'm sure with lots of people around it's hard to see her. And she's supposed to be waiting for you?
She promised to be there.
She promised to be there to pick you up?
She did. She promised my mother.
Okay. All right. Did you bring any bags with you or any type of luggage with you?
I don't know where it is.
You don't know where it is. Did you board the boat? The ship with luggage?
I did.
Okay. So let's go and find your luggage.
I have to wait.
Okay. All right. So let's move forward in time to when you find your luggage and you find your aunt.
Okay.
And you're there now. Did you find her?
I did.
Okay. So you're with your aunt.
I am.
And how did she get you? Did she walk?
We walk. We walk everywhere.
You walk everywhere. Okay, so she lives in New York.
She does.
Okay, so she lives in New York. You have to walk. She doesn't have any other mode of transportation?
No.
No, okay.
There's horses.
Okay, so there's horses, horse and buggy.
Yes.
People walking around.
It's busy.
So let's move forward so we get to your aunt's residence. So let's move forward in time. You're walking and you make it and you're at her home now. You are there now. What do you see?
It's very small. Lots of stairs.
Lots of stairs.
Lots and lots of stairs.
So she lives with other people?
No.
Does she live in a
It's like an apartment.
like an apartment, a unit? Okay.
Lots of stairs.
Lots of stairs. Okay. So we're walking up the stairs. You get to her apartment door. And you enter.
Yep.
And you're there now. Describe her apartment for me.
It's dirty. It stinks.
Does she live by herself?
No, she's married.
Okay, so there's another person there?
I don't see him, but I smell him.
Okay. So you're there, you're with your aunt. There is another person who lives there, but he's not there.
No.
Okay. How many bedrooms are in the apartment? One?
There isn't.
There isn't any. So where are you going to stay? Where do you sleep?
I sleep on the floor.
You sleep on the floor?
Yep.
And the idea of moving to New York to go live with your aunt was to start a new life.
It was.
And what do you hope plan to find employment?
I work at her restaurant.
Oh, she has a restaurant. Okay. All right. All right, so now let's leave that scene and we're going to move forward to an important day. A day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We have now moved forward to an important day. What is happening and what do you see?
He comes.
Your aunt's husband? Who's he? Who's he?
He's it's his first time he was in the restaurant.
Describe him to me.
He's tall. His clothes are too big for him. But he's very happy.
Okay. Is this a customer?
It is.
Okay. So you're working at the restaurant? This is your aunt's restaurant?
It is.
And what do you do there?
I'm a waitress.
You're a waitress? Is it busy?
Not that day.
Not that day. But this man comes in.
He is. He's a writer for the newspaper.
Okay. And you serve him?
I do.
Okay. And you talk to him or...
Yes.
And this is the first time
He's
you've met him?
kind, yes. And he's funny.
Okay. And how do you feel about this situation?
He makes me happy. It's the only day I've been happy since I've been in New York.
So he makes you happy.
Makes me laugh.
He makes you laugh. So he has a pretty big personality?
Yes, he does.
Okay. So does he say anything to you? Is he talking to you?
Yes. I think he likes me.
Okay. Sounds like you might like him too.
I do.
So it sounds
He's
like
smart.
sounds like a really wonderful day.
He's German, though.
He's German.
He's German.
Okay.
My aunt doesn't like Germans.
Your aunt does not like Germans.
No.
How do you know he's German?
He looks German.
Okay. And why does your aunt not like Germans?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Is that going to stop you?
No.
No. Okay, I didn't think so. Okay. What does he order?
Coffee.
Coffee?
Mm-hmm.
Anything to eat?
No.
No?
He can only afford coffee.
Okay. And did you say this was the first time you've seen him?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. And he works for the newspaper.
He does.
Does he write? Is he a writer?
He is.
Do you know what section of the newspaper he writes for? You can ask him.
writes about international news.
He writes about international news. Okay. Sounds really exciting.
I thought so.
Okay. Does he say, do you talk anymore? Does he talk about small talk with you? Or does he just keep to himself and...
Yeah, he does. And then when I visit with him, he's very funny.
Okay. Okay. All right, so now let's leave that scene and let's move forward to an important day, a day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We have now moved forward to that important day. What is happening and what do you see?
They've come to get him.
Who?
The police.
The police?
Yeah.
Why did they come to get him? For what reason?
Because he's German.
Because he's German. Is he with you?
He's at our house.
He's at your house visiting.
He's at our house.
Or your house visiting.
Mine and George's house.
Who? Your aunt's?
No. It's George.
George's house.
Mine and George.
Oh, yours and George. Oh. Okay. So it's a house, not an apartment.
It's a house.
It's a house. Are you still in New York?
Yes.
Okay. So the police...
On the other side of the river.
On the other side of the river. And the police are there.
They are.
And they're taking him away.
They're taking him away.
Did he do anything?
No.
How did they find him?
I think my aunt told him he was German.
You think your aunt told them and reported him?
Yeah.
Is there anybody else in the house with you?
I have 3 children.
You have 3 children? Young children?
Yes, very young.
You have 3 children. And they're coming to take George.
They're taking George.
Because he's German.
Yes.
What is his reaction? Is he upset?
Yes.
Is he resisting?
He's trying to.
He's trying to. And where are the kids?
Clinging to my leg.
Are they all boys, all girls, boys and girls?
All boys.
They're all boys. All young boys. And they're there, and the police are there.
Yeah.
And they're taking George away.
Yeah. They put him in a black... It's like a black cube with wheels.
Is it horse-drawn?
It's horses.
So they put George in the back.
They throw him in.
Are there other people in there as well?
No, just George.
Just George? And you said you lived on the other side of the river?
I do. We do.
In a house. Okay. Does he say anything to you?
He says he loves us.
Okay. Is there anything you can do?
No.
So you just stand there and you watch this happen?
Yeah.
It's out of your control.
It is.
Are your children upset?
They're crying.
Okay. And do the police question you, or do they have any problems with
No,
you? It was just George.
just George.
Just George. And they take him away. And you go back into the house. And then what do you do?
I go to bed with my boys.
Okay.
I have to lay down.
Okay. Okay. And is this something that they did often, the police?
Yes.
That you know of?
Yes.
So they're going around arresting Germans.
They were.
Do you know the reason?
No.
You don't know the reason why they were doing that?
No.
And they sent them all to prison. And did you know what happens to them?
I never seen George again.
All right. So now we're going to leave that scene. And let's move forward to an important day. A day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We have now moved forward to that important day, and what is happening? What do you see?
I'm very old.
You're old.
Yeah, I'm very old. I'm in a hospital bed.
You're in a hospital bed?
I'm very old.
Are you by yourself?
No. The room is full
Of people?
of my family.
Of your family?
My 3 boys. And their 3 boys. And their 3 boys.
Oh, so you lived a long, long life.
I did. I'm very old.
Are you happy?
Static. I can't wait to go.
Okay.
I can't walk. I can't feel my legs. I can't do anything anymore.
Do you feel proud of your life?
I do.
Because you have grandkids and great-grandkids.
I do. The room is full.
Okay.
And they are all mine.
Say that last part.
They're all mine.
They're all yours.
It makes me want to cry and then laugh.
You can do that if you wish.
Yeah, I think I need to say goodbye to them. There's 27 of them.
Of your family?
There's 27.
That's a big family.
It was a huge family. They took up the whole room.
Okay. Did you ever see George again?
When I leave the hospital, I see George is there for me.
Did you know
He's
what
young.
happened to him?
No, I don't. I just know he's there.
Okay.
But he's still young and I'm old.
So he passed over when he was much younger.
Yeah. He still looks like the day when they took him.
So after that, they probably didn't live long after that.
No.
But you raised your 3 boys.
Yes.
And then they went off and had their families.
There are 3 boys. It's very strange.
All boys.
The 3 boys had 3 boys who had 3 boys.
Wow.
It's very strange.
Very strange.
I thought so.
Okay. So you can say goodbye to them.
I did.
And now we're going to pass on from that life. So now whatever happened has already happened and you're on the other side of it. From that position, you can look back on the entire life and see it from a different perspective. What do you see on the other side?
Flowers.
Flowers.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel?
Peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm covered in white and yellow flowers.
Are you alone?
I am.
Describe where you are. Are you in a meadow?
I am.
With flowers? Are there trees?
There's trees. It smells like spring.
Okay. So looking back on that life we just came from, what do you feel was the purpose of that life?
My children and George.
And what did you learn from it?
I don't know. I just remember being very happy on the last day of my life.
Why were you happy?
Because I'd done a good job.
Did you have any other partner after George?
No.
So,
No.
so you raised the boys by yourself.
I did.
Okay. But you passed on happy
I did.
and felt like you did a good job.
I did.
Okay. So now let's drift away from that life. We're drifting and floating away from that life, leaving the woman there to continue on her own journey. She will find peace. She will find what she's supposed to find. We're leaving her there to continue on her own journey. She will find peace. She will find what she's supposed to find. We're leaving her there to continue on her own path. Now, I want all the consciousness and personality of Susan to once again return to the body and fully integrate back into the body. May I speak to Susan's subconscious, please?
Yes.
I have permission to speak to Susan's subconscious.
Yes.
I respect the power of the subconscious because I know the subconscious takes good care of Susan's body and does a very good job of it. I also know that the subconscious has the records of everything that has ever happened to Susan in this lifetime and in all other lifetimes she has ever lived. So I respect the power of the subconscious, and I always ask for permission to speak to it and ask questions. Do I have permission to ask questions?
Yes.
I know the subconscious could have brought forth many different lifetimes for Susan to see today. Why did you choose to bring forward these 2 lives for her to see? Why did you pick these lifetimes?
A life cut short and a life long lived.
A life cut short, the one with the little girl,
Yep.
and a life long lived
Yes.
as the older woman in New York.
Yes.
Okay. So those were the 2 lessons for her to see, 2 perspectives.
I guess.
What do you feel that Susan needs to see from those 2 lives that are related to her present life here? What was important for her to see, for her to consider for this lifetime?
Love.
Love. Why love?
It's just love. Everything is love.
And is Susan having trouble in this lifetime?
Yes.
Why is that?
Love.
No, why is she having trouble finding love in this lifetime?
She just wants too much. She wants to. She wants love. Everything she wants is always love.
But is she not surrounded by love?
She wants more love.
She wants more love. In what way exactly? Just so she can understand. How does she want to receive love?
Pure. Pure love. She's always looking for it.
But she feels like she has not found it.
She doesn't.
So she's looking for love. But has she found it? And she just doesn't know it.
She forgot.
She forgot what love is.
She forgets.
She forgets what love is.
She does every day.
So, does she have love every day, but it doesn't meet her definition of what love is?
Yeah.
Even though she receives it every day.
Every day.
She receives it.
Heck?
What the heck? So she receives it, but she doesn't acknowledge it?
She doesn't understand love.
Why does she not understand love? Is it because she feels like she hasn't received it in this lifetime?
She did receive love. She receives love every day. God loves her.
Of course God loves her.
She forgets.
So she forgets that God loves her.
Every day.
She forgets that she is loved.
Every day.
Every day. She forgets that she is love.
Every day.
Every day. So, what do you suggest that she do to see the love that's all around her?
Just stop the nonsense.
Stop the nonsense? It's the nonsense in her head.
Yes.
Does she make it up?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She makes it up.
Yeah. She forgets to talk to God every day. She forgets.
She says she talks to God.
She does, but not talk to God.
So there's a difference.
There's huge.
So how do you talk to God?
With love.
Is she talking to God out of fear?
Yeah,
And she needs to talk to God out of love.
she does.
Does God still listen if you ask and talk in fear?
It just makes it harder.
It makes it more challenging.
No, it makes it harder.
The lessons?
Yeah, it's the only way, because she forgets.
She forgets to talk to God out of love and in love.
Right.
And she needs to stop talking to God out of fear.
Right.
Will she know the difference?
She forgets.
She forgets. Should she speak to God
With love.
with love? Should she just speak with her mind and with her heart? Does she need to do any
Not
type of...
with her mind, with her heart.
Okay.
Her mind's a mess.
How can she calm her mind? How can she do that?
Breathe.
Is that why she has trouble breathing sometimes? Has she forgotten how to breathe?
She doesn't breathe.
She doesn't breathe. So meanwhile, she doesn't breathe, so she remains stuck in her head.
She forgets.
She forgets how to love. She forgets how to breathe. Is that why she takes her inhalers, because she's forgotten how to love? Which results in her forgetting how to breathe?
Because she can't breathe.
So why does she need inhalers?
Because she forgets to breathe. She forgets.
So if she just remembers how to breathe, she would not need inhalers anymore.
You think. You think.
But that's been almost her whole life.
Yeah. She stopped breathing when she was 4.
Stopped breathing when she was 4. What happened when she was 4?
She got sick and stopped breathing.
And that's where she forgot how to breathe.
Yep.
Was there anything else that happened during that time that triggered that?
Oh, that's a whole other thing.
Is there forgiveness that needs to be involved?
No, she forgave.
She did forgive.
Yes.
Okay. Has she fully let that go, though?
Yes.
Okay. So she has forgotten how to love. She has forgotten how to breathe.
Yes.
And is that also why she's having trouble in other areas in her life? She feels like she's suffering from poverty. Is that even true?
Yes.
So why is she suffering from poverty?
She forgets.
Does this all come back to love?
Yes.
So her forgetting how to love and how to receive love and forgetting what love is affecting all areas of her life and becoming abundant and becoming
Yes.
joyful.
Yes.
And becoming, feeling fulfilled.
Yes.
So once she remembers
And to breathe.
All those
All
obstacles come out of the way and she can come into her full power, her full being.
Yes.
And she needs to talk to God with love and in love and stop talking to God out of fear.
You got it.
Okay. We're just talking about this so she can listen and she can understand. So she can hear it with her own ears and fully understand what you're saying so she can better herself. Because I know she wants to talk to God. I know that she does have love in her heart. She just forgets.
She forgets. She forgets.
Is that also why there's been many challenges in her life?
Yes.
When it comes to monetary challenges, relationship challenges?
She forgets.
Okay. Is that also why she smokes?
Yeah.
She smokes to
She
what?
forgets.
So she smokes to forget?
Yes, she does. Like,
Does she want to quit smoking?
she says, but she forgets.
Okay. Because I know that that's something that she has been struggling with for a long time.
She has.
Do you have any suggestions for her on how she can stop smoking?
Stop.
Just stop.
Stop.
That's all she has to do.
Stop. And remember. Just remember.
Okay. Because I know that she wants to find peace and she wants to walk in divine joy. And she says all this. But yet she struggles in finding it.
Just stop. And remember.
Just stop and remember. Remember love.
Just remember. She'll know.
Remember what exactly? What does she
Love.
need to remember?
Love.
And when was the last time does she feel she's felt that love? In this lifetime?
No.
When was the last time she's felt that love?
When she was an old woman and when she was a little girl.
But with the little girl, her father never came home.
Well, He loved her.
And she knew that.
Yes.
Is there anybody from those lifetimes that are in her life now? Is there anybody from when she was a little girl
No.
or in New York that are in her life now?
No.
Any souls?
No.
Okay.
No. She has to remember.
Okay. She's worried about finding home.
She will.
She'll find it?
She will.
It's not here though, is it? In Calgary.
It's inside her. It's not a place.
Home is inside.
She forgets.
Home is with love.
Yep.
And home is with God.
Yep.
She's worried about where home is here on earth.
She'll remember.
So that ties into where she wants to know where she came from. Where did she come from?
God. Love.
She came from Source.
Yes, she did.
And she needs to learn how to feel that again.
She does. She needs to remember.
So her purpose for this lifetime
Is to remember.
is to remember. So her mission here on earth at this time is to remember.
Is to remember.
Does she have any other job or mission in this lifetime?
To find love and to give love. Stop forgetting.
Okay.
She's to remember.
And when she remembers, which she will, everything will fall into place.
It will.
There will be no resistance,
None.
no obstacles,
None.
no challenges.
None.
What she wants to do and what she wants to be will be.
Correct.
Because she will have faith and love in God and herself.
Absolutely. Stop forgetting. Just remember.
So, that cliff
There's love.
from her childhood, when she was that little girl, not the childhood in this lifetime, in the previous lifetime, when she was waiting for her father, is that the cliff she keeps seeing and referring to?
No, that was before.
This is a different cliff
Yes.
that she has in her mind of where she's standing
That's before.
in a different lifetime,
Oh, yeah, way long time ago.
long time ago.
Yes.
Do you know where that is in the world?
Yes.
Because she's curious about where that is.
She will remember.
She will remember. She will find it.
She will.
Okay. That's all she wanted to know about this cliff, is if she will ever find it again.
She will.
Because she remembers being so happy.
She was.
And she wants to know about her father in this lifetime. And if he is back home, where he's from.
She's not to know.
Okay. And what
He's
about...
gone.
He's gone. He's gone off where he's supposed to be.
Absolutely.
And that's all she needs to know.
Yes.
Okay. And what about Dan in this lifetime? What was the reason for that relationship?
Her children.
Her children?
Dan needed her. She needed Dan.
Was there a soul contract?
Yes.
Was the contract fulfilled?
Yes.
For the children? The 2 children?
Yes.
Because she misses him.
Yes.
And she's having trouble letting go of him.
She doesn't have to.
But it still makes her upset.
Her tears are of joy. Because it was joy. Her children are joy.
Mm-hmm.
And she misses the joy. He taught her joy. He gave her joy. She needs to remember.
Okay. I was hoping that we could do a body scan of her body and see if there's any imbalances or anything that's going on in her body that may need attention.
Just stop. She knows.
So a body scan is not necessary at this time?
No.
Okay.
Have her make notes.
Have her make notes? Like journal? Or...
No, a note.
Okay. And what does this note?
Just stop.
Okay. And is she to carry this with her, look at it,
Every
read it?
day.
Every day. Just stop.
No, give it a just.
Stop.
Stop. And remember.
And remember. Stop and remember.
Yep.
And she's to carry this with her, read it, say it, every day.
Every day.
Every day.
1,000 times a day.
Okay.
Until she stops and remembers.
Okay.
And the blessings will come.
Okay. And is she to speak to God every day? With love?
100 times a day.
Okay.
Even if she just says, I love you.
Okay.
And thank you.
And thank you.
Yes.
Stop and remember. That's all she has to do.
That's all she has to do.
Because I know she's not happy where she is. I know she's not happy with her job. Where
She has
lives.
to stop and remember.
Okay.
And talk to God.
Okay. Stop and remember. Do you have any more messages for Susan other than stop and remember? Or is that all she needs to know?
She has to tell God she loves him and means it.
Okay.
It's a two-way street.
She's not keeping her side of the bargain, or
Right.
she needs to talk
Yes.
with love
To God.
to God. And he will answer.
Absolutely.
So she's not to worry about anything that's going on
No.
in her life now, where she is, where
No.
she's working.
None.
What's
She
going on in her
forgot.
head.
She forgets. She has to remember.
Okay. Stop and remember every day. 1,000 times a day.
Yep.
Even if it's just I love you. Talk to God.
I love you 1,000 times a day.
And the blessings will come.
Yes.
And she will remember.
And she will remember.
And she will find her joy.
Yes.
She will find her happiness.
Yes.
She will find the love that she's looking for.
Yes.
She will accomplish everything she needs to accomplish in this life.
Yes.
But she just has to stop and remember.
Yes.
Okay. That's all she needs to know. Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.